Rich Gamer, we got NCAA College Football 27. Get down! And we are in Dynasty mode. Collinwood, we got to take on Ole Miss. We played them last night, but I ended up falling asleep and didn't finish the game, and I was making me start it over. Didn't let me pick up where I left off there. So I got to do this again. Go to my, I can do it right now, settings. No, I need options. I think I might want to put the commentary back on, maybe.
Was you touching my butt?
Me?
When I was
zone in their victory.
You know, what's interesting is you look at the win streak this team is on. You took a look at the offense, especially on film. The tight end is the guy that really stands out. He's such a unique tool. He's so versatile, and he's got tremendous athletic ability. And the quarterback is throwing it to him more and more, and that's going to continue. He told us coming into this game, I'm looking one place early in each progression. It's to find my big fella, because he's the one right now paying it off for our offense.
Got it set up on the outside. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season with the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one. And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team. We're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Got it behind the line. It's Cook. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on them.
Snagged in the middle. It's Haas. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop.
Finding some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
Gives it on the option. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Looking for a gap. It's Simon. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball in.
Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Tight end now in motion. Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Fourth down, Manning. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And now the Comets will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. On the move and looking deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Lacey. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 4 wide receivers spread across the field on 2nd and inches.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. And, guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you. He can run through you, just like you saw right there, break tackles. They will feature him early in this football game. They'll feature him often. He's one of their game breakers.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Looking for a big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for 1 play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm. And finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The run inside. It's Odom. There's some room. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the run, it's Lacey. Got enough space. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going. Continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. To throw, Manning. Got his man on the right.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Walker. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Pocket breaking down. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Lets it fly. Catches it past the sticks. He's still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And now the Comets with the 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Walker. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down.
Ready. Wide 53. Wide 53. Go.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Nice move to keep running. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory.
Check, check.
Fourth down, Manning. Big spread. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
A first down run on the doorstep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Second and goal for this offense.
Tight to the goal line. You saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Running inside, it's Lacey.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for room, it's Lacey. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Swings it out to the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Rebels have their offense in high gear.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how how he wants.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Makes the grab. It's Haas. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what...
Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think of...
Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Number 17, set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Manning with a play fake. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Third down from the gun, Manning. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
And now the Comets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Simon.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down. That was actually his longest carry of the day. They're going to need more of that from this offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Manning. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. Oh, what a cut! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Rebels, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. A spectacular one-hand grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Running inside. It's Simon. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into...
Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. Living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
So nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly, because this has been way too easy.
And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Now on the option. Touchdown, Rebels! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
Number 17, set to kick it away.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Ready, go! Arch Madness. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, that's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
To the air, it's Manning. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Comets! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Splits the uprights. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass.
Set to advance on the fly.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Creates a little space. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing Manning. Keeps looking downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to pass, it's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Here's Manning to throw. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. With the catch, it's Fields. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 7 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's Mississippi State able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot, It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And now the Comets line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Rides to back and leaves it. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The run inside. It's Simon. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Arch is going to throw for it. Complete, left side, Coleman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And now the Comets are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Manning on play action. Pressure coming. Going over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's Arch to throw. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And now the Comets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Nice move there. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game. And not
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And that one took Sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll cut the lead to 13.
let's get back into it. Sorry about the delay. Let's go. We're down 2 scores. 2 touchdowns, really.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
We got enough time.
line.
We just can't let them score.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive
No
started.
more.
Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo going.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now. And he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw...
Yeah, he's going for it, bro.
They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long.
He's going to make us or break it.
And the incomplete pass
It's broken.
turns it over in their own end.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity, a 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2 possession.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rides to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Trying play action. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Rebels. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra
That
point
messed
will
us up
tack
going
another one
for us,
onto this
damn.
lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
Should have just punted
And
it.
they
Play
close the deal,
defense.
pushing their way inches into the end zone.
Back down,
He'll
please
start the
score.
return inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to...